This is obscene. I made this too hard. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Oh, go. Oh, it can go up. Oh! If you're wondering what the heck you're looking at, don't worry, that's normal. I'm a bit of a madman who decided to remake Minecraft from scratch. Well, inside Minecraft. Yep, I'm modding everything myself, and this is already the 5th update. So let's dive right into it. Let's start with one of the biggest changes in this update, Lunar Events. During a full moon, which is the first event and first solar phase that you'll actually encounter on a new world, there are spirits that spawn everywhere. So spirits are typically a little bit rare, but in this case they'll actually start replacing the Mauler spawns. There is a new spirit type called the Restless Spirit, and these little guys, they look really similar, but if I go into survival mode, you'll see real quick here that they will do everything they possibly can to stay super far away from you. So if I go up to this guy, you can see he is running away, but they're gonna run away from you because they drop a new item called the Restless Spirit that can be used for enchanting items. In addition to the full moon event with spirits, there's also now a new moon event with Stalkers. And Stalkers will spawn absolutely everywhere, as you can see. And these are not just normal Stalkers. Well, actually they are, but Stalkers aren't what they used to be. Stalkers will now hunt down the player from a much farther distance, about 64 blocks, and break through doors, take out torches, and, you know, a couple other things, but I kind of want to keep that a secret because, you know, it's not fun having everything spoiled. In addition to the lunar events, the monsters themselves have received quite a few buffs. So, starting with the Mauler, he is now completely immune to all knockback. Although he's still quite weak, this will make him a little bit more challenging, especially when he's with a group of Boggers, or there are multiple of them. Speaking of Boggers, the Bogger has received 1 additional hit point. As well, they have returned to going at Mach 1 when they hit the ground, making them all the more unpredictable. But that 1 extra HP goes a long way because now they are no longer insta-killed by a ruby sword critting, unless you have a strange crown or the enchantment Relentless, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Now, joining the Bogger is, oh my goodness, he's moving like crazy, the Slobber. Now, these guys only spawn in the caves, and you can see he's really zooming around in there, but he will spit at you like a sap spitter and give you the slowness effect. This is to definitely make the caves a lot harder, and will make you definitely prepare a lot before you come down. Now, the Stalkers, as you can see, the torch in there is broken because he will every so often check the area for a torch, go and break it. This means if you're not using crystals at the bottom of the world, you're going to be in some trouble because you're going to turn around, you're not going to have any lights, and then boom, Stalkers everywhere. The big Bogger has also received a few buffs, like how if you punch it, it will break blocks around it. This is also to help it so that when it spawns, it won't start suffocating. It also received an additional 20 hit points. It also spawns now not in a 1 in 50 chance, but rather a 1 in 33. Now you might think, wow, this sucks. The game's significantly harder now. And, you know, you wouldn't be wrong, but it's not all bad. Joining the player's side, we have the addition of normal concrete and dreadstone concrete. Now, normal concrete has actually been changed to the name of midstone. There's also 3 new armor sets joining the game. We have the copper armor, which is like iron. It's slightly weaker, but it has like significantly more durability. Also, copper now spawns significantly more often the higher you are in the world, meaning that if you're in your early game, you can actually get established a little better with copper gear. Spirit copper armor, a little weaker than titanium. I think it's actually the same as iron, but if you enchant it, it gets the boosted effect that spirit tools get. We also have the addition of shell armor, which is basically titanium, but it'll actually slow you down if you wear it, but it also makes you immune to knockback yourself. Now, onto the enchantment front, Unrelenting and Restless, they kind of were walking on each other's toes. So Unrelenting has received some changes. It no longer speeds up how fast your weapon swings, but rather how much damage it deals. And the armor is still the Thorns effect. Restless, however, will speed up how fast your tool can swing. And also, if you put it on armor, and in this case we have some spirit armor with Restless, it will greatly increase your movement speed, as you can see. This does not quite match a minecart boosted speed, because I still want minecarts to be the fastest, but it will definitely get you from point A to point B a lot faster. Now, the Resilient enchantment is still basically just like the Unbreaking, making everything that you put it on a lot more durable. Now, moving on to some other features, we have Nutrient Stabilizer that can be used on farmland, and it will actually prevent crops from going past Rot Stage 1. So if you cover all your crops with this, they'll be completely safe for when you go on your long adventures. We have the addition of the Titanium Door that is crafted with titanium and shells, and this is immune to the Stalker breaking down doors, which is very lovely. Grappling hooks have also seen a change where they now are able to be used 4 times. 4 times. I'm in creative, so it doesn't really matter. Before they break, hopefully encouraging players to actually build them, because I know a lot of people weren't doing that. And lastly, we have the addition of 3 mushrooms, the Mold Bloom, the Petal Bloom, and the Sun Bloom, these appearing in the Lofty Forest, Plains, and Brownwood, increasing the number of canvas colors that we have available, so now your pixel art can reach a whole new level of color. Alrighty everybody, that just about does it for this 5.0 update, and although it may seem small, a lot of the work went towards bug fixes and changing and reworking a lot of how the code is. So the mod itself actually went from like 8 gigabytes to like 13, so it's kind of wild, probably unoptimized. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content. And if you're interested in getting the mod yourself, there's a Discord link and my website link, because I have a website now, thanks to a lovely viewer. And you can get the mod there. So take care,